With Trust TV, and I'm back with another video. We had to do this video. Let's go in. This is for educational purpose only. Each one teach one. This is a teachable moment. Let's go ahead and put this on the screen, y'all.
Deadbeat fathers has them spiraling out of control right now, and it's very interesting to watch. This guy made a post that said, "Men, now that you're older, you should talk to your dad and figure out what the reason was why he wasn't around." And I left a comment and was like, "It's very simple. You were disposable to him, so he left you." Now I gotta be Floyd Mayweather because they want to fight me in the comments. The men are so angry about that comment, and maybe it's because I used the word disposable, but that is the word that I wanted to use because that's the right word. A lot of these men are in the comments saying, "Well, once I got older, I found out that my mom cheated on my dad. Once I got older, I found out my mom used to keep me away from him. Once I got older, I found out my mom was trying to be greedy and get child support. Once I got older, I found out my mom. 9 times out of 10, your mom did nothing at all. Your dad had 24 years to come up with his lie, and you just believed everything that he said. And let's say your mom did do something to him. He felt like she did something wrong to me, so this child has to pay. You had to pay. Is that valid to you? Think about it. Is that valid? If he was in your life when you were younger and then him and your mom split, so he left you behind? If your mom got a new man and he said, "Well, you got a new man, he could take care of the baby instead of me." If he was an in and out parent and your mom said, "Well, if you're not going to be there physically, you're going to have to be there financially," and she put him on child support and he said, "Well, since you got me on child support, that's enough. That's enough taking care of the child. I ain't going to take care of him. I'm not going to raise him."
Thank you.
If your daddy got 6 kids and he take care of all of them except for you because he don't like your mom, if your mom moved states so that y'all could have a better life and your dad said, "Well, she took you away from me, son, instead of trying to get to see you for the summer."
Thank you.
If he was absent your whole life and then you got into sports and you started doing good and actually making a name for yourself and then he came back around.
Thank you.
No matter the story that he gave you for why he couldn't be in your life, the reality is that he just simply didn't want to. And that probably sounds really hard to accept.
No, it's what it is, because because we're not the only ones. You're not the only ones who were abandoned by him. Us girls were too. Remember, we girls grow up in the same fatherless homes. So read it, so understand it and weep about it. Because the same disposable was the same disposable he did to all his kids, both male and female. And y'all need to understand that. Everything she said is a matter-of-fact truth. And how I don't understand how anybody could be mad at her, a lot of y'all niggas do this today. As a matter of fact, there was a man who made a podcast basically saying, if I'm no longer with the woman, I don't want the kid. The kid's all hers. She don't understand. Once I'm out of that relationship, the kid is, I'm away. The kid ain't mine. None of that no more because I'm out of the... They literally, and men were bigging him up for saying this. So how can you get mad at the very same thing that y'all do anyway? You mad at your mom for what your dad done. You mad at the word disposable, but ain't that what a lot of y'all niggas be doing to some of y'all kids? Out of sight and out of mind. The mother got them. You don't care. They disposable to you. You just make a new batch. Y'all do this every day, so how can anybody be mad at her? What she said is facts. Stop lying. Or he had 20-something years to come up with why. I remember when my dad tried to lie and tried to lie to me, or lie to my sister, tell my sister my mother didn't like her. My mother loved her children. She wasn't the best mother in the world, but she dealt with a lot. She took care and did whatever it took. My dad tried to lie. I said, "Nigga, shut up. I refuse to let you disrespect my mother to me when she sat there walking just to feed us. You didn't do nothing. Bought us bunk beds one time, took us on a motorcycle to get a box of ice cream and put us back in the house. Boo-bye. 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 I wish you would. That woman walked for her kids to get something to eat. Y'all gotta stop letting these men disrespect the women who actually was in your life. The woman that was there to take you to your football and basketball games that so that you could make it to the league. The woman that was there to support you in your entrepreneurship. The woman that was there beating your behind, making sure you go to school and keep your head, keep your nose clean and keep you out of trouble. She was the woman who let you parole to her house. That was her. When you couldn't stay out of trouble. We ain't got no place, a pot to piss in, window to chuck it out of. You staying in her house. She don't own nothing, but she lets you be on her Section 8. And you disrespectful, talk to her any old kind of way, run in and out of her house with women getting them knocked up, they leaving the kids on her. While you don't step up and be the father. But then gonna get mad because somebody tell you you were disposable. That's what your kids are to you, some of y'all. She ain't did nothing but tell the truth. This is Kendra with True Us TV. Like, share, and subscribe. Stay up, stay blessed. Put God first above all else. Peace out. Bye.